how to measure the success of marketing ops, right? This is something, because a lot of things you said are very fundamental, right? There is from your work to the observable outcome, there is probably another one or two stages, and your work sounds like it contributes to sometimes the revenue, or another time contributes to the efficiency, right? The good tool saves power and cut down the cycle time. But yeah, how did your boss or how should leadership evaluate the success in general?
Yeah, I see a lot of this as if you're investing time in tools, you need to understand the ROI of those tools. So if you're sending a lot of emails or you have a lot of customers, anytime you have high volume, that's when the price of any of these tools goes up. The smaller you are, the cheaper. The larger, it's just kind of a double-edged sword that comes with growth. It's a beautiful thing, but it means you have to invest that much more. So ensuring on every email you're getting some sort of outcome, whether it's increased conversion rates or you're able to attribute it increases to overall sales cycle. That's some of the harder things because marketing attribution is its own segment that could be talked about endlessly because it's not easy to track, especially in the B2B space. It takes a longer amount of time, but navigating ROI and at least being able to show the time horizon of how much it would cost to make your money back on any specific investment. It's super important to your finance team. Something that's really helpful and pivotal from a marketing operations standpoint is a lot of enablement. And so understanding adoption and utilization rates of the tools. The last thing you want is to have, say, 20 MarTech tools, but only 5 of them are actually getting used. Not only is that a waste of money, but that means you're not seeing value. So you want to ensure the right folks are using it. They know how to use it. You've got the permissions and governance set up. And so also another relatively easy way sometimes, depending on the organization, is cost savings. Oftentimes there's an overabundance of marketing technology, and as each new release, each quarter, there's new features. There's a lot of just features that every tool is starting to incorporate. So there can be easily tool reduction. And so just streamlining that too makes things easier. And then lastly, an easy one that something we haven't really talked about from a legal perspective is privacy laws. As globalization continues, the GDPR, you name it, CAN, SPAM, CASL, every country is coming out with new and more improved protections for consumers, which is incredible. But it also means you need to be more on top of it than ever before. So tracking or having the ability to track how many regulatory or privacy inquiries you're getting a month versus actual lawsuits, which hopefully you're never getting, but ensuring those are reduced or not happening at all is a really good way, because the last thing you want in the EU is getting dinged for 4% of your company's annual revenue. So you want to stay on the right side of the law.